To be honest, at the beginning, it was a bit a learning by doing experience. We didn't have much experience, but we knew that was an issue because we had a lot of low quality pellets on the market with complaints from the consumers, the manufacturers, and we knew that to be really future energy sources, we need to address this quality issue. In the meantime, the market developed well with very nice growth rates, meaning that ENplus was really an answer to the market needs.
We developed the first ENplus handbook more than 10 years ago on a road trip. It was a road trip from Florida to Washington, which I did with Christian Raker, who was president of the association that time. And we tried to convince American pellet plants to go into the business of domestic pellets. I think it was a success. The tour, the handbook, and the whole business.
I'm convinced that when the scheme was launched back in 2010 in Germany, nobody really foresaw the impact that this would have or the coverage that it will get. As you know, we are present in more than 45 countries around the globe. There are definitely several reasons for which ENplus became such a success, and I will touch upon one of them, which is the fact that all the partners that are involved in the system are contributing and working towards making the scheme better.
Over the last 10 years, not only the number of certified companies increased, but the companies being certified themselves have changed. They are much more diverse. ENplus is not a scheme just for big international firms, but for companies of all countries, of all sizes.
We have to remember, I think, that ENplus is not the goal, it's a tool to develop the market, and it's an important tool to keep up the qualities. And the main benefit is just that we can secure that we have good quality, we can control it, and we can also during that time get some financing for the work, for lobbying, for the advocacy for bioenergy development and for pellet development.
From my point of view, all this work has transformed the pellet into a commodity, facilitating its commercialization, giving an added value to the certified producers and traders. Before, trading was very different. Even inside one country without exportation, everything was more difficult and it was needed sending samples, analysis reports, so two companies without previous knowledge of each other could start a business.
Almost 90% of the pellets which are produced in Switzerland are ENplus certified. And 50% of the pellets which are sold to the end customer also carry the ENplus logo.
Portugal has 26 wood pellet plants, and 19 of them are ENplus certified.
Within 3 years after the introduction of ENplus certification, over 50% of all Czech pellets were produced under this certification. Now it's a record, 96%, much more than the Europe average and one of the highest scores in the world.
The ENplus certification scheme plays a huge role in the dynamic development of the Polish pellet industry, and this is amazing at what rapid rate, over than 30% year by year. We are recording an increase in the number of ENplus certificates issued, and the actual number is 56 certified producers, 36 certified traders, and over 1,200,000 certified tons of wood pellet in Poland. So it's amazing numbers.
The companies who are certified, they like the certification because it gives them something solid to show to their customer when it comes to quality.
Regarding the customers, our ENplus certified companies, the feedback that we are receiving from them, it's also what motivates us to go further. Hearing people saying ENplus has helped me to improve my quality management system, or ENplus has helped me to improve my sales, to make my customers happier, or I'm happy to be part of a system that it's reinvesting for the good of the pellet sector, or that works on combating fraud. All this feedback, it's for us reinforcing of the fact that ENplus is making a difference for all these companies.
So at the end of the day, the great success and the great reason of the success of ENplus is actually that we managed to build trust. Now indeed the end user is looking for ENplus pellets because he's trusting that those pellets will allow its heating appliance to deliver.
Thanks to the high performances and reduced air emissions of the pellet heating systems, both stoves and boilers, every year more and more families decide to use pellets for heating their homes. Structuring the market and harmonizing quality were two of the main conditions that led to such a market growth. By doing so, ENplus has turned pellet into a convenient and trustable fuel.
I just want to mention, as William Deming said, quality is something that satisfies, but also even delights customers. And this is what we see in customers who buy wood pellet certified in ENplus system.
With the growth of ENplus, fraud can occur, and that's why fraud management lies at the center of our scheme in order to guarantee that ENplus always remains synonymous with premium quality pellets. So, as a fraud officer for ENplus, I would say one of the main challenges faced over the last few years has been non-compliant backed pellets sold and advertised on the international market. And this is why it's really important for certified companies not only to explain these certification rules to their non-certified customers, but it's also crucial that they themselves use the ENplus trademark properly in order to avoid any potential misunderstandings.
For the future, we really hope that ENplus stays the credible certification scheme it is now. And we also hope that companies which are certified not only feel the pressure of being certified and controlled on a yearly basis, but also feel a support and assistance in quality questions and quality issues they might face in their daily business.
ENplus brand recognition and professional management has been key for the development of the system so far, and it will continue to be, based on a continuous improvement strategy and strong commitment of all entities involved in it.
With this milestone that we're reaching today, 10 years of ENplus, I can only wish for a lot more decades of good quality pellets certified by ENplus so that we and the generations to come can have a greener future.
I'm pretty sure that we will stay the next 20 years in the pellet business.
Yeah, let's have a look in the future. What are the future challenges? I think a permanent challenge is always to improve the quality, always improve the comfort of heating with pellets and guarantee that is on the same level like the fossils. I think we should work together for this goal, and the success will be also 10 years later when we have the 20th birthday of ENplus. Thank you and bye-bye.